Guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be unboxing my Fitbit Versa. This is a fitness watch. I did a lot of research on the Apple Watch versus the Fitbit, and I felt like after all of the research that I did, I leaned more towards the Fitbit Versa versus the Apple Watch, simply because I wanted the functions that were offered by the Fitbit, but I really want to use it more for fitness and calculating steps, doing workouts, and things like that. Stuff that I use my phone for already and kind of wanted in a watch. And I'm always wearing a watch, and so that was another good reason to actually get the Fitbit versus getting the Apple Watch, because I didn't really want something with phone function capability necessarily, because I already have a phone, and I just felt like the Fitbit was more for what I was needing, which was the fitness component versus just the watch and text messaging and phone type thing that the Apple Watch was exhibiting. So this is what the packaging looks like. Fitbit Versa. I got the white one, I believe. So there's that. And then it tells you on the back the features of the Fitbit Versa watch that you got. So it says things like health features, steps, distance, calories and floors, continuous heart rate, sleep tracking, and stages and insights. Guided breathing sessions. I think there's a 2-minute and a 5-minute guided breathing session. Reminders to move. Then you have smart features, store and play 300 plus songs, call, text, calendar, and app alerts, apps for weather, sports, and more. And then you have fitness features, personalized on-screen coaching, 15 plus exercise modes, run, swim, yoga, connect to GPS, cardio fitness level, water resistant for up to 50 meters. Then you have the day to night design, which is 4+ days of battery life, multiple clock faces, lightweight and comfortable, interchangeable bands sold separately. You have the premium design, bright color touchscreen display, and a slim, lightweight, anodized aluminum body. Personalized guidance, get personalized coaching and insight on your watch and in the Fitbit app. And then you have an all-day companion, from music and notifications to fitness tracking and personal coaching. Versa helps you run your day. So it says here that included is a small and large wristband. So if you're wondering about the sizing of your wrists, you don't have to worry, because both are included, and more than likely one of those two will fit you. It says runs on your platform. It requires iPhone, Android, or Windows Phone, and Mac or PC. And you can find more info at fitbit.com/devices. Battery life varies on use with other factors, and from the reviews that I saw when I was looking this up, 4 days seemed true to the time of the battery life before having to charge it again, just depending on how you like to use your watch. If you take it off, if you charge it every night, obviously you wouldn't have to worry about that. If you're more on the go, or you just don't want to charge your watch all of the time, 4 days is a good amount of time to expect. You use phone-free music, pure pulse heart rate, on-screen coaching, apps and notification, and it is water resistant up to 50 millimeters. So that was pretty cool. Those aspects were pretty cool as well. So then I'm going to take it off. So it comes in this kind of protective casing that looks like this. There's a little slit at the bottom. You just take that off and then pull it out, so it comes straight out like this. And that's the top portion, nothing else in there. And then the box looks like this. And then the information for the actual item is listed on the box as well. So then the first thing I noticed is that I really like the box. It's pretty sleek. It's got the Fitbit logo in the kind of geo type there. And then you're able to just easily open the box. So it opens straight like this. You can see that the watch is right there on the display at the top here. At the bottom is the Fitbit books. You've got the Fitbit Versa information. And then you've also underneath here, there's another little flap inside of your bigger box. There's a flap under the book that houses your bands, the different type of bands that you'll need. It also houses your charging tech that you'll need, which is just the charger really, the plugins here. So that's pretty cool that everything is included. And then you've got your instructions and everything at the bottom of that as well. So that's pretty cool. Everything seems to fit very nicely in the packaging. So I got mine directly from Fitbit.com. I didn't get it from Amazon or any third parties. But I do imagine that if they are new, they would probably come in the same type of packaging material. I cannot say the same if you get a used Fitbit. So that's going to be my number one observation, is that I do like the packaging that it's come in. I like the colors. It's very aesthetically pleasing. And then you can see your watch right off the bat. So when I take the watch out of the box here, it just slides up like that. And this is the watch itself. I got the gray space design. So there's mine there. Looks pretty nice. Got some protective screening on the actual screen itself. This is the band. The band is like a plastic rubbery kind of feel. It does feel pretty sturdy actually. I have a little Walmart brand on watch now, and this thing has lasted me almost 2 years, and I feel like this type of band feels pretty sturdy too. So that's the first thing that I'm noticing right off the bat with this watch. So I'm going to take my current watch off, and I'm going to look at the sizing of this one. I believe this is the smaller band that's on here right now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so the band that's currently on the watch is your smaller band. This is the the band that's in the box that comes with it. This is the larger band, and you can see the difference in sizing. So if you do have a bigger wrist or need to go up a size, that's definitely an option for you. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just basically try it on to see if this one fits, and looks like this one fits just fine. Like I said, the material is really, really nice. I'm not noticing any issues with that, and it fits my wrist perfectly. I really like the look of it. It's a really nice look. It's very lightweight on my wrist. I don't notice it too much. I am used to wearing a watch, like I said, so if you're not used to wearing a watch at all, then you're definitely going to feel it, just because when you start wearing watches, that's going to be the feel that you have anyways. But I don't notice it. It feels very lightweight to me, so that's really nice. I didn't want anything too bulky on my wrist, because then I have less chance of wearing it, and if I'm going to be paying money for something, I want to be using it. So that was important to me as well. On the back of the Fitbit, you have the sensor, which is the sensor that is catching your pulse and heart rate, everything like that, on the back of here. So that's that, and then I really like the packaging of it. This is the charging station. So before I do anything else, before I try to turn the watch on per se, I'm going to charge it, just because I want it at 100%. And when I look at my book, it tells me exactly what I need to do. Pinch sides to open for the charging station. And you really just want to make sure that it's charged before you start using it. I do that with pretty much anything that I open or start using, because I want it to be at 100% before. Sometimes I've heard that you're supposed to turn it on and use it until it dies the first time, and then charge it for the first time after it's completely drained. I'm not sure the reason for that. Either way works fine. just as long as you're able to actually turn it on. If you're not even able to turn it on, then you definitely obviously want to charge it. So my first impression is that I really, really like what I'm seeing. I like the packaging. The docking station is cute. It's a nice little extension cord here. What I am noticing is that this is a connector, a USB connector for the charging. So if you are lacking in a USB adapter to the wall, or a computer that has a USB adapter for some reason, then you're going to have an issue with the charging dock. So you're going to have to go out and actually buy a USB adapter for the charging station, which are very inexpensive at literally almost any store you go to. But yeah, that is one thing that I noticed right off the bat as well, is that it is a USB charger that hooks up. And then from what it's showing me in the book, the way this is supposed to lay into the charger is literally just flat. It's got the protective paper on, so it's not going to go in there like it normally would. But this is kind of the vibe that you get from the charger. You can see how there's some lines at the top of here, and then there's also some lines at the top of your watch above the pulse ox that's at the top here that are going to basically line up with the lines here, and then you just lay it flat in there. And then when you lay it in there and you hook it up, it's going to charge, let it get to 100%, and then you can start using it for the first time. That is what I would recommend. That's actually what I'm about to do. So I will come back with another update on my first experiences with a smartwatch, with this Fitbit watch, after I've had time to charge it and look at the rest of the directions. I hope that this video was helpful for those of you who are trying to decide between an Apple Watch and a Fitbit Versa watch, or any type of fitness watch. And then the videos that I make afterwards hopefully will further your explanations on what you're looking for onto the decision you should make. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comment box below, and I will happily get back with you. Bye, guys.